Welcome to Rewatch. I am on episode 17 of season 1 of Dave Filoni's Clone Wars. Let's do this. This one's called Blue Shadow Virus. Basically, it's an adventure with Padme, Jar Jar, and they show Captain Typho. Typho is his name? Tycho? Can't remember right now. He's in episode 3 or 2 as well. It was nice to see him. Nice to see some of those legendary characters from the screen come on, even though his role is very short here. But they basically uncover a secret lab on Naboo where this mad scientist, and he's mad. He's laughing all the time and everything. He has recreated this dead virus called the Blue Shadow virus, and it's very deadly, and he wants to set it off. And how they find this out, which is another great idea, they turn off the photoceptors of a droid. 3PO talks to him and says, yeah, we saved you from the battle. We need to get an update. What was your mission successful? Do you remember what your mission was first off? Because it seems like your memory banks were scrambled. And of course, 3PO is just pumping him for information. That's how they find out about the lab, which I enjoyed. I enjoyed that. There's like I said, there's good stuff here in season 1. Overall, it's not that bad. But again, I mentioned in a few episodes before about the terrible Jar Jar voice. Oh, it's hideous. It's more hideous now. I now that I've kind of listened to it more, the more I hear it, the more it's terrible. I could have done a better Jar Jar voice. You could have done a better Jar Jar voice. Does anyone? Do people talk about this? Like, I don't get on forums to talk about Dave Filoni's Clone Wars, like, ever. But do people talk about this? About how bad that voice actor was for Jar Jar? How it doesn't even sound like a Gungan at times. It's just really awful. And like, there's just some really parts where I was just like, oh, it sounds horrendous. So, I mean, and it's magnified each time now there's a Jar Jar episode. But Anakin's able to capture the mad scientist before he releases the bomb, because the clones have cut the wire to the bomb and it didn't go up, so it didn't go over the planet and everyone's safe. If there's an interesting subject in here where Obi-Wan says, well, if Planet Naboo has to die for everyone else to survive, then that's worth it. We got to make our sacrifices, Anakin. So if that doesn't really sound like Obi-Wan, that sounds like someone else who would say that. Because Anakin's like, we can't let it go off on Naboo. He's like, Anakin, if we can stop it and just this planet suffers, he said, that alone is minuscule compared to what it could do to the whole galaxy. I don't know, Obi-Wan. I think you think every life is precious, and Padme is your friend too, and you know how much she means to Anakin. Yeah, I don't know. It just didn't sound like something Obi-Wan would say or do in this. Overall, it's a fine episode. There's nothing real. The villain is a little over the top. He's always laughing maniacally, and now we will all die. Ah, ha 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 ha. Okay, but it's a kid's show, so I give it a pass for that. But you know what? What did you think about the episode? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll talk to you next time.